Member representing Andoni Opobo Nkoro Federal Constituency, Honorable Awaji Inkobet D. Abiante, PhD, and other members of the Committee on Basic Education and Examination Bodies met with the Registrar of Waec, discussing the irregularities experienced during the conduct of 2025 West African examination and other issues.
My name is Abiante, like you know, sir. I'll ask you a few questions before I please, don't be angry with me, or if the question looks stupid, just tell me it's a very stupid question and you cannot answer me. Did you write Waec, sir?
I did.
What year, sir?
1986.
Okay. What time did you write your own exams?
There were morning papers and there were afternoon papers.
What time did you, can you remember the time?
At that time, I remember it was 8 a.m. and then some papers were for 2 p.m.
And you ended what time?
Some of them go as late as 5 p.m.
Good. So you didn't need to use candle or torchlight to write your own exams? It's a yes or no question.
For me as a person, no.
During your time, you didn't use torchlight to write?
Yes, for me as a person, no.
From what happened with the English papers, what was the average closing time for those who wrote the exams in a village like my own village? Because it's obvious, what time did they write the exams?
Mr. Chairman, sir.
No, what time did they write the exams? The average. Because I have on record what they sent to me, so I will also let you know, sir.
From the information reaching me,
yes, sir,
some places ended at around 9 p.m.
Around?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay. And some others ended when?
That is the one before me, sir.
Okay. Are you aware that some places they wrote the exams till about 11:30? Are you aware?
I'm not aware, sir.
You're not aware. So if we show proof, will you admit?
No, even without showing proof.
Waec is also not limited to Nigeria, am I correct? West
right,
Africa. Okay.
Yes.
Which other country did the candidates write exams by 11 p.m.? Which other country?
I am not aware of any because...
Except Nigeria.
To the best of my knowledge.
So
yes.
it's only in Nigeria?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
Good. So that is very easy to find. It is a collapse of whatever, logistics or gross incompetence. Am I correct? You have more than one country, 2, 3, 4 countries, and it's only in Nigeria that they had to write the exams by 11 p.m. So other countries did very well in managing their logistics. In Nigeria, we failed. Admitted? Okay. Is it a fact, sir? In my village, there is no electricity. Not even in my own house, talk less of the school. Are you also aware that some people left for the examinations without food? They were hoping that when they finish writing the exams, they will get back to their houses to help their parents cook the dinner for that day. How will a small child, a candidate, wait until 11 on hungry, empty stomach, and the person will be assessed at the same level with the man in Maitama who probably sat in an air-conditioned classroom to write the same exam? Have we been fair to each other? So, what aspect of logistics failed? That's what we have come to. What logistics failed? You suspected that the exams were compromised. You had to make a way out. 3 days before that date. So what aspect of logistics failed? You didn't know that the papers would get to Taraba. You didn't know that they would get to Jalingo. What part of it failed? So that we know how to address it in future. That's why we have called you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, sir. The students were never denied access to food or to any form of attending to conveniences. Like I said, just like when an exam is...
So I'm going to stop you again. they were not denied access to food. But you just told us, maybe I'm not hearing right. You just told us, anytime it happens,
the candidate, that's what you mean? Did you give them food?
We do not give them food.
No, yes or no? Did you give them food?
We do not give them food.
Good. So if somebody has to walk 3 kilometers to go and eat, and it's known that you must walk before you go and eat, how did you suffer the child? I say you didn't deny them access to food. Did you take statistics of the schools in the rural areas to know how many of them are boarding schools, how many of them are day schools? You didn't.
Information reaching me, sir, is that the schools
gave them food.
But let me state here that our processes take care of situations like this, because we have instances when there are natural disasters, when the exam is going on. Now, what the examiner is told to do, and once we know those centers, we give it to the examiners, and when they mark, they make such observations known to us, and that factor, that point is considered in the overall grading. So like I have said, there are many...
So what you are telling us now is, sorry sir, to observe that, and it is, maybe you make it up, you dash them marks. That's what you are trying to say.
No.
Sorry. I will now put it to you, sir, that the very thing you told us you were trying to avoid, that you indirectly or directly aided it, and I will tell you how. You suspected that there was a leakage in the questions. No, you suspected that there was leakage, and to make sure that that is not true, you had to change the questions. Good. You allow some people write by 3 o'clock. Some people wrote, you said it didn't affect everybody, correct? Good. And you kept my brothers, you kept my sisters, you kept my cousins in the village, and allowed me to write the exam here in Maitama or here in Abuja. I finished by 5 o'clock, and my sister calls me and say, we have not started. I say, oh, you have not started? Okay, question number 1. This is what they asked. Question number 2. This is what they asked. In this era of internet and phone. So that thing that you said you are trying to avoid, you indirectly aided it, because between that 5 o'clock and 9 p.m. that they had to write the exams, of course,
They have to start by 9.
so they're telling me 12, 10. Between that period, head of Waec, sir, people around the rural areas that are affected should have had adequate knowledge of the questions that you asked. Madam, it's like you wanted to answer. No, you are shaking your head. No. She wanted to answer.
Let the head of Waec who is willing to answer, please, sir. Please.
It is renewed biannually, and such infractions and actions and inactions are clearly spelled there, and the way to proceed with such infractions when they arise. Now, concerning the procedure, we have a well-articulated procedure in dealing with compromise if they arise. That document, for the sake and the purpose of allowing us to keep our procedures so that people will not abuse it, we have a document that is detailed and robust. If it is the pleasure of the committee, I can discuss that with the chairman, because we do not want that procedure to go public.
Chairman, the registrar is saying to this committee.
Okay, go ahead.
Nationally, it was a credible exam.
Oh, nationally.
Yes,
In
sir.
Jalingo, in Rivers, in Benin, So everyone written under that condition was a credible exam.
You see, that's why I said national. There are pockets of places that had challenges.
Okay, those pockets of places, were those exams credible? Yes or no?
Substandard.
You are redefining my question. I prefer to use the word credible.
CBT examinations in 2026. I would want to appeal that everything should be taken into perspective before you claim capacity. The capacity that you tend to have is like my brother now asking you to go and deliver a parcel in brass. You are a very good driver. You have a very good car, but there is no bridge that will help you get to brass. You cannot tell us you have that capacity. Your capacity will end at the waterside because you cannot get to brass. CBT, no sir. You would have advocated for a national seminar, summit or conference, whatever, on education so that we are sure where we are. You don't have the statistics of secondary schools where you can have this computer-based test. There are entire local government areas without a CBT test writing jam. None. There are local government areas like that, and you want to do CBT exam. I am appealing to you, do not claim capacity where the infrastructure is not there. Whether the minister has given you a matching order, tell him that Nigerians are not ready. If he doubts you, he should convoke, not the ones they do in Abuja. They should go and find out for themselves and have the statistics of schools that have infrastructure for that exam. We complain every day that the standard of education is being lowered. Then you're asking people to, objective is just like tumbo. Even somebody who didn't read can pass and have A1. Tumbo. So I appeal to you, do not tell us you have the capacity for CBT test. And what you do here in the name of Waec exposes us to ridicule within the sub-region. Some of us are regional parliamentarians. We meet our colleagues in other countries. We are faced with this ridicule. We saw your people writing exam by 11 p.m. using torchlight. So please, help us. We pride ourselves as the giants. Let us not be the sleeping giants. A living dog is better than a dead lion. Thank you. Chairman, thank you very much.
The honorable member representing Idemili North and South Federal Constituency, Honorable Uchenna Harris Okonkwo, has this to say.
My name is Honorable Uchenna Harris Okonkwo, representing Idemili North and South Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State. Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, the registrar has said a lot which has to be digested. But truth be told, the first thing I observed is that upon coming for such hearing, the registrar should have even submitted to us a detailed report which covers every single state on what occurred per state, given that they are interested to even know what happened. That's one. That has not been done. We are here going based on what one man is telling us, who sat in his office not knowing what exactly is going on, but rather getting information from internet. That is one. Two, Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, the registrar mentioned that, what I want to know, you mentioned that there is an existing contract that has been, okay? I want to know, one, how long has that contract been existing with the so-called company and the vendors that provide these materials to you? And if it is, there is a set guideline that is proposed by Waec. Again, our dear honorable colleague mentioned that yes, Waec is not just Nigeria, it's the entire West Africa. The Waec in itself is the entire West Africa. So there should be set guidelines that if anything occurs, or if anything wants to occur, that this is the guideline that should be put in place automatically. It's just like if there's an emergency, a fire emergency, we know that everybody should go to a muster point. What are the guidelines that were put in place by Waec, which is supposed to be informed to the invigilators, inform to the schools, inform to everybody that is responsible. And these guidelines should be submitted to this committee. That every state should be able to abide by these guidelines. Because here, you have different states commencing at different times due to logistic issues. Yes, we may understand that that is something that may be beyond our control. Let's just give you that benefit of the doubt. But regardless of that, sir, there should be a set guideline in terms of, okay, when we know this is happening, this is our guidelines. Those guidelines, we need to know, the states need to know, according to their respective differences, sir. Many states have different villages and different schools. I'll learn. Many states have different villages, different schools that are encompassing. So if you're going to develop a guideline of such, it should supposed to cover everywhere, the entire federation, because here you have admitted that this issue has not occurred in any other place apart from Nigeria. So, sir, where is the guideline that guides of such incidences, one, and then two, where is your report state by state that shows you have actually gone forward to find out what really occurred in each state of the Federation of Nigeria? Thank you. To discuss personally with you, all right? Sir, this is not a bedroom document. Mr. Chairman, please. This is not a bedroom document. This is a document that should have even been furnished to the committee and its members beforehand. If he claims that such documents exist, that's one. And then again, he is yet to mention exactly the reports that occurred by state. He is saying that there is a document that he's claiming there is a document but it shows that, one, he did not do any work to even investigate what occurred state by state. And as it is, maybe that document is not in existence, Chairman, because really I don't want him to take you to the office and then he starts talking something different, sir.
Mr. Chairman,
Okay,
sir.
I so second the motion moved by Right Honorable Mary Abike that document that shows the full guidelines of Waec and the plot, especially on, and the report, especially on issues of compromise, should be submitted to this committee. And Mr. Chairman, please, I would like to amend the motion a little bit to state that that document needs to be submitted to this committee in no less than 24 hours. I so move.
This is Independent African Television Channel. Subscribe to this channel if you're watching this video on YouTube, and follow this page if you're watching this video on Facebook. I am Chidi Ikenna Amobi. Do have a nice day.
In the day, whenever and wherever